welcome to another episode of Layla Undercover. Tonight we're talking about slut shaming, or is having sex with multiple people in the year 2020 a bad thing?
No.
Yes.
No. It's not. I don't think it ever was deemed as a bad thing. People were having sex with multiple people.
She said 2020. 2020 mean pandemic. 2020 mean COVID. 2020 mean nasty.
Let's not even think about the COVID and da-da-da. Let's think about just period. Like, it don't matter if it was last year, the year before last, or whatnot. It's sleeping with more than one person, like, ill looked at. And I don't think so. Look at me. I don't think so. I say shit. And niggas do that shit. Why can't we? The fuck?
I mean, I understand. Yeah, if you don't put in all of that, then yeah, multiple partners is fine as long as you're protecting yourself and keeping it safe.
Put that in there. Put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Safe sex, yes. But get it in while you fit in, sweetheart. I don't give a fuck.
I was saying it because now more so than before, anything goes. Back then when they was having sex with multiple partners, it was just like, the same ones. But now with this 2020 and these new millennials, they don't care. They having sex with junkies, all kinds of shit. So anything, everything goes.
You know what? You right though. Like, it do be like the same ones. Like, even though like you right, even though it might be the multiples, it might be the same 2-3 dudes that you were busting all year. But I do agree with that.
Yeah, your grandmother never had a man. There's always Mr. John, Mr. Henry, and Mr. Tom. But we already know grandma was always fucking Mr. John, Mr. Henry, and Mr. Tom. Nowadays, you got to worry about men fucking men, the women to fucking the women, all these undercover brothers, these ones fucking these junkies. Like, you got to work. It's even worse now. I ain't the one to pass judgment, because if you need a nut, you need a nut. But damn.
That's true. But see, but that to me is just looking too deep into it. It's all about, like, to me, it's just like, I don't think that far and down low and da-da-da and all that. It's like, I mean, sure, if I like you and you like me and we kick it all, boom, okay. And then, okay, he caught my eye too. Now, wait a minute. Okay, let me see what he hitting. Snap.
So that's the question of a one night stand then. Would you
now one night stands is fine. One night stands is fine, and it's just like that's supposed to happen. But before, you used to be shy and like kind of timid to be like, I just had a one night stand. But now that's what it's about, because you ain't trying to get to know these people, because nobody ain't shit right now. Can't nobody do shit. Don't nobody got shit. This pandemic fucked everybody up. So the whole world is fucking one night stands.
Yeah, if you single during the pandemic, I could see you calling up somebody on a Tuesday and a Thursday and maybe a Saturday night. So I can see the multiple partners.
Yes. This pandemic got everybody pussy and dick running rapid.
But shutting down, dudes is scared, really.
So do you feel like if you meet someone and you guys start to get a little serious, want to be in a relationship, and then he knows your body count, but then he feels some type way, like, that's a bit much.
First of all, why would he know your body count?
Nobody, right. Whoa, that was a timeout right there. You don't tell nobody your body count? No.
You don't tell nobody your body count? Don't worry about my motherfucking body count. Worry about you counting this right now. So either do you want to be in the number or no?
Let's go.
Because other that, next, I don't care about your body count. You don't need to care about mine. We're going to worry about us. That's right. The problem.
Nigga,
we fall in the past for some irrelevant shit. Let's worry about right now. Let's build towards the future. My body count ain't going to change. So either you going to get,
exactly,
you want to be a part of the number or you don't.
Right. I ain't asking you because I don't want you to ask me. I don't give a fuck. If it ain't happening right now, what I got to do with anything? Exactly. So hopefully you know what the hell you're doing, regardless if it was 2 people or 25. You better know what's going on right here. And
if he got a high body count and he don't know what he's doing, he shouldn't tell nobody his count either. Because whatever you was doing wasn't helping you out.
What y'all should ask is why all the conversation. Let's just get to it.
Hey, okay. Hello. Are we fucking or not? Why is it when women want a threesome with 2 men, they call it a gangbang, but when a guy want a threesome with 2 women, that's considered an actual threesome? Like, it's so sexist to me. It's like it's looked upon bad if a woman wants 2 men, but it's like the best thing in the world if a man wants 2 women.
Still and like that in 2020? You know, I've been married for a long time. I don't know what's happening out there, but that's still the case.
Oh, I don't know, because I never had a threesome before. I don't know.
I don't have a threesome first time.
Yeah, I haven't been there either. I've been married for a really long time.
I'm trying to think. Do they necessarily call it a gangbang when if it's 2 guys and a girl? Because gangbang, I feel like gangbang sound like a rape. You know what I'm saying? That sound like rape. That sound like, you know, niggas. I mean, like, yeah, like they done ran a train on a girl.
Yes, like, that's what I'm talking about. Is a train. For a girl who wants 2 guys, but if it's a guy that wants 2 girls, it sounds bad. That's love. It sounds bad
when a lot of guys do it, because all them like terminologies, gangbang, train, those don't sound cute. It all sounds thrustful and rough and poor little girl. Period. I'd rather do it with multiple girls than to have a lot of dicks in it. I don't know. It's just too many dicks in the situation. It's like,
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I don't think I want men on men and on me, and yeah, it's too much.
Too many dicks, because you know that at the end of the day, if you're the only girl, all your holes are going to be filled all at the same time. This is too much work. It's too much work if it's just one girl, and you got to entertain 2 dicks. No. You know, one is in your mouth, one is in behind. Might be in your ass. Just too much. Oh no! Like, give me a break. Nah, I'm cool on that. That's a gangbang. That is a train. It sounds horrific. I'd rather have the girl on girl action with the guy. That's just hot. Period. That's just sexy. Then like I don't see the 2 guy action, because then what if you slip up and dicks touch? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. You got some points like that. Where you got some guys where they be in one hole and they be still like kind of rubbing it. So what's the difference?
Right, because some guys like little butt action, so that means they might like some funny stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's all about what you can handle.
What I said, anything goes right now in 2020. Because you got these so hardcore guys that's some real killers that like their asshole to get killed. So anything goes in 2020.
Circle back around.
Yeah, and I never heard of so many men that want their ass licked before in my life. Back in the day, men didn't play about asses. Now all of a sudden, all of these men want their ass ate like groceries too. I said they a bunch of bad bitches.
No, I don't get it. Men always wanted their ass ate or touched or rubbed, but they just couldn't say it. You just can't say it. It's like
now in 2020,
it seems like now a lot of things, like the younger generations are able to say things. They don't fear it. So now you see a lot more gay people or lesbians, homosexuals, whatever, transgender, because they feel liberated, which is great.
Which is great. But I don't like the fact that they pushing it on you though. Like,
right, because now it's on
open.
every
it's like
single,
it's in every cartoon,
every single
movie,
TV show. It's like before, like you used to have that token black person in it, but now it's like now you got to have that token gay person or whatever. It's like, I'm not knocking it, but okay now. And then they got to do the sex scene sometimes or the kiss. I'm like, okay, y'all doing little. Okay, come on now. Kids are watching this. You're making
time has changed when it comes to open sex. Yes. Sex being just very open, no matter what you're looking at. It could be a commercial down to a kid's show. It's just very open now.
So if a mom and dad kiss on a show, that's okay. But if a homosexual couple kiss on a kid's show, that's not okay.
So I'm not saying that. I don't mind it, but I just don't like the fact that it's forced. I feel like if that's what, when we were coming up, they was just slowly putting stuff like that. It was like 12, 1, and 2 o'clock in the morning if you see stuff like that. Now, with these new generation, you could be watching a SpongeBob and they talking about it. It's just like they making you have conversations with your children earlier than normal. Like, you're forcing me to make my child grow up because now I got to explain something that they ain't never seen or heard of.
That part.
But how would you explain it if it was a man and a woman kissing?
Well, what the kids are taught from day one is men and women.
Right.
But I know, but my point is, because I like to play devil's advocate, but I really do feel the way there are so many kids growing up with same-sex parents that,
yes, and I like that.
They feel, why don't I see people like my family on TV? And so that's why it's being introduced on like Sesame Street, just so that other kids won't feel like their family is bad or their family is different, because there are a lot of homosexuals raising kids. And so I think what is trying to happen is that, like the way I'm teaching my kids, to be honest, I don't, that people are just in love, who they're man, woman, whatever, they're in love, and that's just what it is. So when they do see two men or two women kissing, they won't be like, what the hell? Because I'm teaching them now, love is love.
Right, just and I get that. But what about that when you see two parents kissing or whatever, or you see two parents in the household in a movie, but majority of kids raised don't have two parents in the household? It's the same. It's still the same. Like, you still got to have that conversation. To me.
Yeah.
Because most kids feel embarrassed that they don't have two parents because that's all they see.
Yeah. So, I agree with that 100% too. I think as long as you meet them on their level and you explain it to them on their level, because I got into a debate, I guess on Facebook or something, because like homosexuality isn't going anywhere. So you might as well just explain to your kids what it is. It's
evolving even more.
Yeah, just explain it. Don't try to hide it, or, it's not going anywhere. So just kind of explain it. Because you just never know, because like, never mind. I'm about to say some personal stuff about one of my family members who is a whole adult that didn't turn lesbian. And so like the grandkids are like, what?
I got two. My daughter got my sister and then her father's sister. So my daughter have aunt on both sides. One is married to a woman and one is my sister's engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And she got two, and they both got two kids apiece. So it's like, I get it, I understand it, but like I say, this with this millennial children, and then the way that sex is just out there and everywhere, you got kids practicing having sex at a younger age, thinking that, since they didn't have it in their vagina, they just did anal, they fine.
That's what I agree with. Now I feel like the whole like media, everything is over sexualized. I feel like it's a little weird now. It's like cursing, like it's all over TV. Like it used to be, you hear.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we were coming up, it was like BET After Dark. Like you really had to stay up late.
Right.
You used to have to stay up late to catch the little porn or the little kiss, or like even like you don't see the pop up, but what you see the motion of what they doing now. I don't care. You got cussing on the radio. You got cussing on TV. It's like you can say bitch, but you can't say damn. Like they bleed out damn, but you could be 50 bitches in a song. I don't get it.
It's interesting.
That's why I say with this 2020, I don't think, to go back to our topic, I don't think it's anything wrong. I just think it's just more out there. I just want our kids nowadays, since everything is everywhere, especially like you say with social media, to be safe. Because back in the day, like I say, they had multiple partners, but it was with the same people. And it was a village. Because if that person had a child, even if the grandparent didn't know which one of them men was the father, everybody still had a hand in it. Now, it seems like it's cool not to know who the kid father is. Like,
that is so true. I was talking to somebody the other day about that. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I had a baby. Oh no, I don't know who the dad. I mean, the dad is not around, or we just hooked up for a minute, and it's like, well, damn, you don't want a dad for your babe. Like
these multiple one night stands is what's doing it. Like you just really want it, like how we said, you get to know them. You all right? Let's go. Let's see what that's about. Then that's it. And then you have another one another day. And it takes 3 days to make a baby. You done had 6 guys in 3 days. So now you got to really go on more. So I don't bash or shame anybody. I just want these kids to be safe, because the STD and AIDS rate them went up with these millennial kids. because they doing so much with everything and everybody, animals, and then they get so high that they don't even know what they are doing until they come off of it. We only smoked weed and probably had a St. I special brew and thought we was doing this.
You so damn crazy.
We had rolled a white boy and had a beer.
You crazy.
On that note, so basically what we learned tonight is fuck as many people as you want. Just be safe and keep your body count to yourself. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Layla Undercover. Make sure you check out our new website, laylaundercover.com, where you can purchase your adult-themed toys. Make sure you check out our Facebook and Instagram. Everything is Layla Undercover. Thank you, ladies, for another wonderful episode.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Love you guys. Good night.
Night, ladies.